Welcome back. Last time we did the cutting of this school bag, and now I'm here to do the sewing. So if you have not watched the cutting video, please try to watch the cutting video first before you watch this sewing video. So, and also, if you have not enrolled in any of my online classes, do so. It's for your own good, because once you enroll in my classes, there are many things you will benefit from it. You will have direct access to me, and my classes are not expensive. It's just 2,000 naira for school bag, 2,000 naira for lunch bag. You will have direct access to me, and I will always be there to put you through if you're having any challenge or any question you want to ask me concerning school bags and lunch bag. So now I'm going to start the sewing tutorial. Let's get started. So this is my lining now. I'm going to place this on the lining. I'm going to place it on the lining this way and stitch it round this way, this way, this way, this way, and this way. Then after stitching it, I'll cut off the excess lining. So for this one, I'm going to sew my badge to it. I'm going to fold it this way to get the midpoint, the middle line. Then I will sew my badge here. You have to centralize it both on this side and also on this side before you sew. So guys, you can see I'm just sewing my badge on this. So I've also sewn my lining to this. See. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fold this into two this way. Make sure that you arrange it well. Arrange it well. Then I'm going to sew it down here with less than quarter inch. Less than quarter inch, I will sew it down here. That's what I'm doing on this one. While this, I have cut out lining for it. This is the lining. I've also cut out lining for this. In fact, I've cut out lining for all. This is the lining. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sew my zip clothes to this one. I'll keep this aside. I'm sewing my zip clothes to this. So guys, this is it. I'm done top stitching it round, sewing it, and this is what I have. I've gone ahead to fix my zip head. Here I have not sewn this side because I want to show you something. I'm padding it. So now I can stitch here close. So after stitching here close now, I will get the lining for this. So I'm going to put it here. You can as well notch the midpoint. You can notch the midpoint so that you will not make mistake. Then I'll put this one here. But before I put this one, I have this leather. I want this leather to cover here. So this is 2 inches. I just folded it into 2 and stitches down. So I'm going to put this leather here. You can also sew this leather to the zip cloth first before you bring this. Like I said, notch it. Put it right side facing each other. Me, I'm not going to notch it. What I will do, that I will make sure that it's equal at this point. Good. So as it is like this, with the lining first, zip close, this and this. I will take it to my machine now, arrange it and sew it down. So this is it. Now I'm done sewing it. This is my lining. This is my leather, and this is the anti-theft protector. So now I'll move my lining this way, the way it is now. I'll move my leather this way. So I'm also going to pad here. I've cut out foam for it. This is the foam. So I'm going to insert the foam here. Then I will top stitch it round. But before I top stitch it round, I'm going to first move this leather this way, top stitch on here first before I will now top stitch it round with my foam inside it. So this is it now. I'm done with it. This is the inside. So the next thing is you use it to cut out a lining like this. So now that I put it on top of this lining, I'm going to pipe it round. As it is like this, I will start my piping from this point. I will pipe it round with my cord till I get back to this point. This is where I will stop. I will start here and stop here. So guys, you can see I'm done piping it. I started the piping here and stopped here. So now I'm going to decide where I want my zip cloth, as in when I sew this, where I want it to get to. That's what the decision I'm going to take now. So I would like you to stop at I'm taking 3.5 inches here. I'm taking 3.5 inches. So this side also I'm going to measure 3.5 inches. So this is where my zip cloth will start. So from that 3.5 inches, I'm going to measure here round. From that 3.5 inches point, I'll measure it round. So I got 25 inches. So that I'm going to cut my zip cloth now, but I'm not going to cut exactly 25 inches. I'm going to cut 26 inches. Another way to do it is that you measure it round this way. Since we're taking 3.5 inches here, 3.5, that's 7 inches. So whatever you get, the total round measurement, you minus this 7 inches from it. That is how to get the zip cloth that you will put here. So now that I've gotten my own 25 inches, I'm going to cut a zip cloth of 26 inches. So this is my zip cloth now. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to notch it. I'm going to get the midpoint. I'll notch it here and also on this side. So after notching it now, I'm going to get this leather. This leather, I've already sewn it. I told you that I'm going to sew it with less than 1/4 inch. I've already sewn it. So this is what I have now. This is the leather now. So I'm going to put my zip cloth. This place is automatically the midpoint of this leather. So I'm going to put the two midpoints together. Then I will sew it this way. Sew it till where the zip cloth stop. I will stop. I will do same on this side till where the zip cloth ends. That's where I will stop. Okay guys, you can see it. I'm done sewing it. This is it now. I've sewn my zip cloth. I also went and had to tape it. So the next thing now is I'm going to fix my zip head on it. I'm fixing only one zip head on this one. So I'm going to fix my zip head on it. Now this is, remember when we were, let me bring this leather. Remember I minus 3.5 inches here and also here. So this is the leather now. I have cut it out. What I cut out now is 4 inches. The wideness is determined by the wideness of this place. So now I'm going to put it here, right side facing each other. You see what I told you? you see that it's equal with this place. I'll put my lining under this way. I will stitch it here. After stitching it, I'll flip it over and top stitch it round. I will get the second one. I'll put it here also. Right side facing each other this way. I'll put my lining under. Then I will sew. After sewing it, I'll flip it over and also top stitch on it. So you can see I'm done sewing it and top stitching it. This is what I have now. Remember I told you that this is our middle. I've already notched it before. Now I'm going to get this. This is the middle here. You can see the notch here, or you can put it this way. Make sure it's equal here. See, it's equal. You give it a notch. You give the middle a notch. So I've notched it again. So now I'm going to open this my zip close. I'm going to put it midpoint to midpoint and arrange it. As I arrange it this way, I sew till I get to the end here. I will do same on this side. I will arrange it till the end here and sew. So guys, this is where we will end the sewing tutorial, the part 1 of the sewing tutorial. You watch out for the part 2. Thank you for watching and God bless you. Please don't forget to share my videos and like my video. And if you have any question concerning this video, please drop it in the comment box. I will be online and answer all your questions. And also don't forget about the online classes if you're interested.